Alright, it's Fafford here. Time to do a little ranting. I, all these people talking about AI art's gonna steal their jobs and it's just as bad and all that. Y'all. Well, if you hadn't saw my other video, just short thing is AI is here to stay. If you don't embrace it, you're gonna get left behind. The way this shit works, it's not. This stuff here didn't come from. They didn't take this piece out and put it in here. This didn't steal other people's art. It does the same way we do it. We look at a picture that we like and we draw it by hand. Is the same way almost. It's not exactly the same as noise. Which, if you don't know what noise is the simple thing is when you back in the day. Now don't do it. I don't guess on TVs now, but used to with TVs when you didn't have any signal, it would be the little black and white ants on the screen. Noise, like the Ring. When it's, that's noise, and that's what it's doing. It's using noise to create this. So it's not a collage of art stolen from other artists. I don't understand why people think that. Anyway, the more people fuss about this, it's something called the Streisand effect. It pretty much sum it up is she tried to get this picture taken off, and suppress it so nobody could see it, and it just drawed more attention to it. And that's what now it's called the Streisand effect. That's what's happening now. Like in my last video, I talked about Greg Wojciechowski or whatever his last name is. I'd never heard the dude. Dude's got some phenomenal art. I'm not taking anything away from this guy, but I had never heard of him before until AI art. So I mean, this is he the people cry about. Well, not cry about. They fuss about it. Oh well, it's destroying my job and it's taking. And it's like, no, actually, dude. People wasn't gonna buy your stuff anyway. Some people can't afford this stuff. So you're not losing any money, but you are gaining more followers that might get you more money because you're being drawn attention to. Now people that wouldn't have known you because, before knows you because of AI art. It's the Streisand effect. So now all these laws that are trying to come in effect that you can't trademark art, and if it's artificial intelligence, we don't want it. And okay, so now what you're telling me is that you're opening up a whole new can of worms about people are going to be generating stuff and saying, no, it's not AI art. And I'm not okay with that. I'm okay with AI art. I like it. I think it's a tool that we can use to help us. And I believe it's the future. But when it needs to be labeled AI art. It doesn't need to be like, oh, I drew this myself. It needs to be. People need to say, hey, look, AI done. I'm just a prompt foo practitioner. I crafted the prompt, and the AI done the art. that needs to be separated. But now what people are going to start doing because of these new anti-AI stuff is they're going to say, oh no, AI didn't do this, it was me. And another thing is with the oh well, you stole my art to use this in a data set. That's pretty weird there. But it so people are going to be saying that I created this art, and with the stealing of art. Okay, so now what is going to stop people from saying I didn't steal that art? I hand drew it first, and then using my hand drawn copies, which is completely legal and moral. And all of these people that are freaking out about AI art stealing it, they're okay with humans, quote unquote, stealing it, because I don't know why. It's the same thing to me. If I look at this picture here and I drew it by hand, all of them people have no, even Greg Wachowski or whatever his last name is, has videos on YouTube, tutorials about how to paint like the masters. So now people are just going to say, I painted that and then used my training, my personal copy of that in this data set. And can't nobody say nothing about it because it's their personal art that they themselves drew. So see, you're opening up a whole new can of worms that is not necessary. And y'all are drawing way too much attention to this when you don't want to. So I want to appreciate, I want to say good job, guys. Thank you, because I want everybody to have this. Everybody should be able to express themselves. If they have no talent, if they get frustrated with stuff, why take this from somebody that wants to be creative but can't really? So yes, I applaud you people that are trying to suppress this, but in return, it's not happening. It's Streisand effect, because y'all don't understand how the internet works. Guess you don't understand how life works. But maybe it's me. Maybe I don't understand how it works. I know how the internet works because y'all are Streisand effect this. And I thank you, because this is getting more attention. And for one, this old ape in a cape wants more attention to AI art because it's not going anywhere. There's no, as you can see me, I'm doing it right now. You're not going to be able to take this from me. If you want to take this from me, you're going to fight me tooth and nail. And how are you going to stop me? I already have it. I've got it on 3 different computers. You can't stop it. 2 of them's offline. So there's no way you can stop this. So just wanted to come on here and give you my 2 cents on this. And figured, if you didn't know about the Streisand effect and what's going on and what's fixing to happen, this is my take on the subject. I'm Fafford. Catch you on the flip side.